Alright, it looks like we're rolling. Hi, my name is Alan Alvarez with the Colorado AI Forum, and we are on to mock number 5, which will be writing a book. This is something that will be a little bit of a cheater for me because Grok and I have already actually gone through writing and publishing a couple of books through Amazon. But I really would just like to get this out to folks who maybe have an idea or maybe just want to get introduced to book writing as a possible avenue for income. And we can explore that together on whether it's a passion project or whether it's more of a business model, how to get this how to get a book out there and produced, first of all using AI. Hey Grok.
Hey Alan, what's up?
Hey man, I'd like to walk through writing a book. How about it?
Hey, sounds good. Writing a book is a big project, so let's start smart. Before we get into structure or writing tips, I need to know a couple things from you. What's the topic or main idea of the book you want to write? Who is it for? Who's the target reader? Go ahead and tell me whatever you have in mind, even if it's still a little vague.
Okay, actually, I was really wanting to just go through the process of writing a book and getting it published and stuff and making it kind of into a business model. Can we walk through maybe what is the most popular genre of book right now?
Here's the current answer as of 2026. The most popular and best-selling genre right now is still romance, especially romantasy, romance plus fantasy. Quick breakdown. Romance is the undisputed king. It consistently makes up the largest share of fiction sales. Romantasy, books like Fourth Wing, The Cruel Prince, etc., is the hottest subgenre. It's been dominating book talk and bestseller lists for the past few years and is still going strong. Other strong genres right now are fantasy, thriller, mystery, horror, growing fast, self-help, and nonfiction. Important reality check. While romantasy sells the most books, it's also extremely competitive. If you want to build a real business around books, we need to consider not just what's popular, but what's profitable and realistic for a new author. Would you like me to show you the top genres ranked by both sales volume and ease of breaking in as a new author? That way you can pick something smart for your business model.
You know what? Yeah, let's do that.
Here's a clear, honest breakdown as of 2026. Top genres ranked for new authors. My honest recommendation. If your main goal is to build a real business around your books, not just write one book, then self-help, personal development is currently the smartest genre for most new authors. It's much easier to build an audience, create a personal brand, sell courses, workshops, and coaching alongside your books. Would you like me to give you the top 3 smartest genres to write in if your goal is to turn this into an actual business? I'll break down the pros and cons of each.
Yeah, self-help or things that require sort of back-end effort is probably not going to be my focus. I'd really just love to, put the books out there, maybe market them and things like that, and just let them out into the world and let them do their thing. So let's not focus on back-end efforts outside of just marketing.
Got it. Thanks for the clarity. If you want to focus mainly on writing the book, publishing it, and marketing it, without building a big coaching, course, or back-end business, then here's a much more realistic picture. Best genres for you, updated for your goals. 1. Romance, still the strongest selling genre overall. High volume sales possible. 2. Romantasy, currently one of the hottest genres on Book Talk. Very high sales potential. 3. Thriller, psychological thriller. Strong sales and easier to market than pure fantasy. 4. Fantasy, popular but harder to break into as a new author. My direct recommendation for you. Between the two, I'd steer you toward either romance or romantasy. These two genres have the highest chance of selling well if you can write decently and market the book effectively. Quick question for you. Out of these, which direction feels more interesting to you? Straight romance or romantasy, romance mixed with fantasy elements? Or would you like me to explain the pros and cons between those two first?
No, let's go with romantasy as our genre for right now. What is the more popular version of the book? Is it a digital or is it paperback for the Romantasy genre?
Good question. For Romantasy, here's the clear answer in 2026. The winner. Paperback physical books. Paperback is king in the Romantasy genre right now. Most Romantasy readers strongly prefer to own the physical book, especially because of the beautiful covers, sprayed edges, and collector's editions. Many readers in this genre are collectors and will buy the hardcover or special edition paperback, even if they already own the ebook. Breakdown for Romantasy. Bottom line, your main focus should be on producing a high-quality paperback, with a strong ebook version as your second priority. Would you like me to now walk you through the full process of writing, publishing, and launching a Romantasy book step by step?
Well, let's go through the publishing. Let's assume I don't want to put any cash up front to like warehouse books and things like that. What's the best way to get the book published and maybe have like a per sale or something like that dynamic with the publisher?
Got it. You want a true no money upfront publishing model. Here's the clear, straightforward answer. Best option for you, self-publishing on Amazon KDP. This is by far the best route if you don't want to pay any money up front and you want to get paid per sale. Here's exactly how it works. You upload your book, both ebook and paperback. Amazon prints the book only when someone buys it. Print on demand. You pay nothing up front. No printing, no warehousing, no inventory. Amazon takes a cut of each sale, and you keep the rest as royalty. You get paid monthly. Realistic royalties. Ebook, you can earn up to 70% royalty. Paperback, you typically earn 30 to 60% royalty depending on price and page count. This is called print-on-demand POD publishing. Would you like me to walk you through the exact step-by-step process of publishing your Romantasy book on Amazon KDP, including how to set it up, what you'll need, and how much you can realistically earn per book sold?
If you can give me the website to get signed up with Amazon KDP, then that'll be enough for the moment, because I feel like we got to get through the story and all that kind of stuff. So if you could just let me know how to get signed up, and we'll go from there. Did I lose you, Grok? Hey, Grocky, you there?
Hey Alan, I'm right here. The website to sign up for Amazon KDP is kdp.amazon.com. Just go there and click on Sign Up. You can use your regular Amazon account to create your KDP account. Once you're signed up, you can upload both your ebook and paperback versions. Want me to give you a quick overview of what you'll need to have ready before you can publish on KDP?
Well, what is going to be the best way? So in Romantasy, are they heavy on like illustrations, or is it more just words and things like that? What gives Romantasy sort of its defining features?
Good question. First, let's clear something up. I think you're mixing up two terms. Romantasy equals romance plus fantasy, what you originally chose. Romantica equals erotic romance, usually very steamy, explicit sex.
Yeah.
Assuming you still want to go with
Yeah, let's not go with the adult stuff. Let's just stick with Romantasy.
Got it. Clean Romantasy it is. Here's a clear answer to your question. For Romantasy, non-explicit. It is primarily text-driven. Most books are 90 to 95% words. Interior illustrations are not required. The vast majority of Romantasy books have no illustrations inside, just plain text. What actually defines and sells Romantasy is a strong romantic love story, an engaging fantasy world, magic systems, unique creatures, kingdoms, etc. High emotional stakes, beautiful, eye-catching covers. This is the most important visual element. Bottom line, you do not need to pay for illustrations or artwork inside the book. A great cover is much more important than interior art. Would you like me to now show you the typical structure and length that most successful Romantasy books follow?
What is a typical Romantasy? What is the length of that book?
Good question. Here's the realistic answer for Romantasy books. Typical length for Romantasy. Standard word count, 90,000, 120,000 words. Most common sweet spot, around 100,000, 110,000 words. Breakdown. Debut authors, usually safer to stay between 95,000, 115,000 words. Books under 85,000 words often feel too short for Romantasy readers. Books over 130,000 words can work, but it's riskier for a new author. Page count equivalent. A 100,000, 110,000 word Romantasy book usually ends up being roughly 380 to 450 pages in paperback. This length gives readers the epic feel they expect from the fantasy side while still delivering a satisfying romance. Would you like me to also tell you how many chapters that usually translates into?
Well, let's do this. Based on what you told me about Romantasy and its core elements, let's draw a mock-up for a story, or not draw, but let's come to a mock-up for a good Romantasy story. So, what were the key elements again?
Got it. Let's start fresh and simple. Here are the core elements that make a good Romantasy story. Key elements of Romantasy. A strong central romance. This is the heart of the book. An interesting fantasy world with magic, creatures, or unique societies. High emotional stakes. The romance feels dangerous or forbidden. A compelling conflict that keeps the lovers apart. Strong character chemistry and tension. Now, let's create a mock story concept together. I'll give you a solid starter idea first, then we can tweak it however you like. Mock Romantasy story concept. Title idea. Shadow of Flames. Premise. In a kingdom where magic is outlawed, a young woman discovers she possesses powerful fire magic. When she accidentally burns down a nobleman's estate, she's captured and sentenced to death. The only person who can save her is the cold, ruthless commander sent to execute her, a man who secretly carries a dark shadow magic of his own. As they're forced to go on the run together, they must learn to trust each other while staying one step ahead of the kingdom hunting them. Would you like me to give you a few more story concepts, or do you want to start building on this one? Change the magic system, the characters, the conflict, etc.
Well, if we're going to start formatting this, let's just format it assuming that we're going with the Amazon KDP in the hardback. What's going to be the best way to format it?
Here's the practical answer for Amazon KDP. Since you want to publish on KDP, here's exactly how you should format your Romantasy book. Best formatting approach for KDP. For paperback and hardcover, use standard novel formatting. Font, Garamond or Times New Roman, 11 or 12p. Line spacing, 1.15 or 1.5. KDP recommends 1.15 for most novels. Margins, use KDP's standard mirrored margins. Chapter start, new chapters should start on the right-hand page, odd-numbered pages. Scene breaks, use a simple symbol like or a small decorative line. Important size recommendations. Most Romantasy novels do best in 5.5 times 8.5 or 6 times 9 trim size. 6 by 9 is very popular and recommended for most new authors. File format. You need to upload your book as a PDF for the paperback hardcover version. Would you like me to give you the exact step-by-step formatting checklist you should follow when preparing your manuscript for KDP? I can make it very simple and clear.
No, I think we can break all this down kind of as we go along. Oh, I think I lost you there, Grok. Sorry. So I think we're okay for the moment. If we could, so we'll probably have to break it down by overarching story, then by chapter, and then fill in the contents of the chapters. Would that be fair?
Yes, that's a smart way to do it. We can definitely break it down like this. 1. Overarching story, the big picture. 2. Chapter outline, chapter by chapter breakdown. 3. Fill in the content of each chapter. that's a clean and organized approach. So let's start with step 1. I'm going to give you a clean, overarching story summary for our Romantasy book. Let me know what you like, what you want to change, or if you want a completely different direction.
Okay.
Overarching story summary.
Let's hold on that for the moment, and I'll come back to you. I feel like I got a little bit to work on here. Okay, Grok?
Got it, Alan. No problem at all. Take your time and work on it. Whenever you're ready to come back, whether that's later today, tomorrow, or next week, just say, "Hey, Grok," and we'll pick right back up where we left off. I'll be here when you need me. Take care.
Okay, guys, thanks for sticking around on that one. But as you can see, the best way to get involved in conversations with your AI model is to sort of have an outline or a sketch of some questions that you want to ask. And a lot of what will happen is that your AI model will give you pretty long explanations of things. So you can actually model the chat and ask that the answers be a little bit more concise. If you like the expanded versions, that's fine. Make sure you have a notepad with you in general so that you can write down ideas or questions as the explanation is going along. Or what you can do is you can just flat out ask your AI model, like, "Hey Grok, can you hold on for a second? I just had a thought and I don't want it to fall out of my head." And then you guys can pick the conversation back up. But as you can see with the writing a book, it can be something that's a labor of love or something that you want to create more as a business model. But just asking the right questions and being honest, saying, "I don't want to come out of pocket," or maybe you do have ten or more $1,000 to contribute to a project, and then you just plug that number in, because it's going to change the answers as your AI model gets down the road. Unfortunately, for the project that we were mocking up right now, there wasn't a lot of like connective other AIs that we needed to use. But a really great thing is asking your AI model to give suggestions for other AI models that are going to serve portions of the project. Things like illustration, things like even when you're starting to take emails and email autoresponder, stuff like that. It's very useful if you have a framework of what to ask, and don't be afraid to get a little conversational, bounce ideas back and forth. What's captured in the chat is going to be there. As long as you don't erase it, so you can go back and review your notes, and you can say, "Hey, remember that thing I was talking about? I really feel like it would be good plugged in here," or, "We never finished that conversation. Can we get back on that?" And the model will pick up where you left off. So super handy. I just wanted to put the book authoring out there. There are ways to get your books with zero cost and promoted and out there and published in hardback and in digital. It's an amazing thing, and I discovered that originally through Grok and just talking it out, and I hope this was helpful for you guys. I hope you all have a great day. Thank you.